Life with Ben, only on PTV.
It's been a while since I have featured anything breakfast driven on my show. I tend to talk a lot about fast food options. That could be why I'm not featuring breakfast very often. They don't switch the items up very often at McDonald's or Wendy's or Taco Bell. But when I heard that McDonald's was adding spicy sauce to their McMuffins, I had to give it a look. One of my go-to items for breakfast, if I'm out and about, is a sausage McMuffin. They're usually buy one, get one for $1. They used to be buy one, get one free. But I digress. McDonald's is featuring their new spicy sauce on 3 of their McMuffins. The Egg McMuffin, which is their traditional first breakfast sandwich that they ever had on their menu. The Sausage McMuffin, which is, again, my go-to. And the Sausage McMuffin with egg, which, it's not that much of a variance from the Sausage McMuffin other than slapping an egg on the sandwich and calling it a different sandwich. All of these now have a spice on them. In order to do an actual comparison, I got a traditional Sausage McMuffin, and I got to make sure that this is the actual traditional one because they're not marked with spicy on their labels at all. See, this one does have spice on it, so I'm gonna have to put this one to the side. This would be the actual sausage McMuffin. Why am I having a hard time talking today? It's just a sausage patty with a slice of cheese on an English muffin. It is not haute cuisine by any means. Now, I'm still paying attention to the amount of food I'm taking in because while I've gotten close to hitting my stated goal of dropping the number of pounds that I wanted to, I'm still in that last 5-pound area that's really the most difficult one to achieve. Mainly because I haven't been focusing as closely over the past couple of weeks as I was the previous 3 months. But when you order 4 McMuffins at McDonald's, you gotta count. So I do have a knife and a cutting board. I'm going to piece these out, and I might have to warm these up later on again just to make sure that I'm not wasting money because, come on, our money is very valuable these days. But I'm gonna get a little bit of the Sausage McMuffin here. It's so small, but I assure you it's going to total up to 1 complete sandwich when I'm done. We'll see how much more I eat after that, but it won't be much. I'm going to be packing up a lot of this and stick it into the refrigerator to warm up. But this is the traditional Sausage McMuffin. It tastes exactly the way I remember a Sausage McMuffin tasting. Let me finish the quarter. I'm going to put the rest of this actual Sausage McMuffin to the side. I'm going to make sure that I wrap it the right way so I don't forget which sandwich is which in the refrigerator. At least I can do that. This is the spicy one. I certainly hope I like this spice sauce. I like spice on some things, but it depends on the spice. Hopefully this spice is doable because it's coming on 3 different sandwiches. There's the sauce. This is the sandwich. Ooh, kind of opens up the nasal passages. That's got a good kick to it. McDonald's, well done. That's a really good spicy sauce. Now I'm gonna go to the spicy Egg McMuffin. I don't know why it took so long for restaurants to put an English muffin around meat and serve it up as a breakfast sandwich. But once the Egg McMuffin was introduced at McDonald's, breakfast has never been the same. And I applaud them for that. Now, I'm not big on the actual Egg McMuffin. Ham isn't my go-to food of choice for breakfast. I will do a sausage or bacon before I do ham. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually Canadian bacon. Let's give this one a try. Oh, you know what? I was gonna start eating the whole thing. To remember, I'm still counting calories. That's what it looks like. Cheese kind of blends in with the sauce, so it's kind of hard to differentiate the color, but the sauce is there. Yeah, the sauce is there, but oddly enough, I think the egg cuts a lot of the spice. Let me try this again. The spice is definitely there on the Egg McMuffin. Oh, and there's the after effect. Ooh. The spice is definitely there on that sandwich. But I think the egg kind of brings down the spice a little bit, so it's a little more tolerable. Having just the sausage patty there in the first sandwich, is it me? I don't know. Maybe the egg does soak it up a little bit and makes it a little more palatable. I'm not a foodie. I'm not a chemist. I don't know how foods react with each other for the most part, so I don't know. But now we're gonna do the sausage McMuffin with egg with the spicy sauce. I was a good brother and I brought Sherry a traditional sausage McMuffin with egg because that is her sandwich of choice at McDonald's for breakfast. She does like having the egg as well, but I had to make sure that it was without spice because if she had bitten into the one with the spice, I guarantee you I would have heard about it. Making little Pac-Mans out of these English muffins. All right, I'm just being silly now. All right, this is the sausage McMuffin with the spicy sauce. And this does have the egg on it. Let's give this a try and see if I have the same reaction with this as I did with the actual Egg McMuffin. Yeah, I think it is the egg that is bringing the heat down a little bit. The heat really stands out on the sausage McMuffin without the egg, but when you add the egg to it, it does make it a more rounded experience as far as eating a sandwich. Now, I'm talking like this is like high-end food. It's a McDonald's breakfast sandwich. It's just a sandwich. But it's a pretty decent sandwich. I think it is the egg that really cuts it. Like I said, I don't mind spice on my food as long as it's spice that I'm familiar with or something that I can tolerate. Between the sausage McMuffin, the Egg McMuffin and the sausage McMuffin with egg, I would say my favorite to-go-to sandwich with the spicy sauce would be the sausage McMuffin with egg. It combines both the sausage that I like on their breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's and adding the spice with the egg, which helps cut the spice a little bit, makes it a much more enjoyable experience to eat. I would encourage any of you to go out to McDonald's and try these while they are on the menu. I think they're a limited time only, even though spicy sauce, I can imagine, is just a bottle to have in the kitchen. You could throw it on these sandwiches at any time. But I don't know how long they're gonna be stocking the spicy sauce at McDonald's, but I would encourage you to try it. They're delicious. Remember, adventure is out there.